Hello, John Talley here with Partzilla.com. Today I'm going to walk you through the process of changing out the final drive and front differential oil on our 2012 Honda TRX 420 Rancher. Pretty simple to do. Let's look at the tools and the parts we're going to need to pull this off. The parts list is going to be really short. All that's going to be required is a hypoid type gear oil. Now if you want to use this particular brand, check the link in the description below. We actually have a shopping cart already put together with everything you're going to need to pull this off. If you're still having trouble, then give us a call. That's what we're here for, and we can guide you to the correct parts for your application. Now as far as the tools, well, there's only one. That's going to be a torque wrench, as always. Now as far as the different sockets and tools that I'll be using as I go through the process, I will actually call those out so you don't have to waste time running back and forth from your toolbox. So now that I've got my oil and my torque wrench together, we can go over there and I can show you how to do it. Let's go. So there's two bolts that we're going to be concerned with. One is going to be the fill, which is at the top, and then you've got the drain, which is at the bottom. Now the fill is a 17 millimeter, and the one down below is a 10. So let's go ahead and pull our top one and get it out of the way to make it easier for it to drain. Now let's reach in and get that 10 millimeter. Now in the manual, they want you to do this every 2 years. They don't give a mileage, they don't give hours, they just say every 2 years. And given this is a 2012, which you want to bet it's never been done. So this could look pretty rough. Let's see what she's got hidden in there. That's actually not bad at all. I have seen much worse. I've seen them look just totally jet black. I've had them come in and look milky, and of course that means they've had water intrusion, and you have to do a little bit more work. But this one is actually, that looks pretty good. Yeah, this oil looks so good in the front, it's safe to say that it didn't spend much time in four-wheel drive. I think they ran it in two-wheel drive most of the time. Little side note, the front actually holds right at 8 fluid ounces, and the back's going to only be 2.5. So I don't know if I'd wait 2 years to do this procedure. It's relatively inexpensive compared to what it would cost to have a new final drive installed. All right, it looks like it's through draining. Let's go ahead and get the drain plug back in there. Now we are going to set it to 9 foot-pounds. Not a lot of torque, so without a torque wrench, it would be very easy to strip this out. When you're doing this, especially with such a low torque, don't hold the actual extension or the socket because that'll skew what your numbers should be. There it is. All right, I said it would be right at 7.5 to 8 ounces. Well, this actually comes in an 8-ounce container. How convenient is that? So we can just about dump the whole thing in. And when there is no check bolt on the front, we just fill it till it runs out of that fill access plate. There she goes. It's flowing over, so it must be full. Let's take a peek at it. Yeah, we're up to it. You can see the level. It is even. So that took closer to maybe 6.5 to 7. So we'll get this rag out. Check our O-ring, make sure it's good to go, no cracks. Snug it back down. Okay, the front's done. Let's head to the back. It's a very similar procedure in the back. We do have to remove this lower skid plate to get to the drain bolt. And this is going to be our fill, but certainly don't fill it all the way up there because there's a check bolt right here that we will pull out. And when fluid starts running out of that, that's when it's filled up. So let's start by getting this skid plate out, and it's just 3 12 millimeter bolts. And the front fluid looked really good, but I expect this to look really bad. Know in a few minutes. Ooh, nice. Start a garden. Our drain bolt is here, but it's a little bit encrusted. Spend a little time trying to get as much dirt away from this as you can because you don't want it to end up getting pushed inside the casing. Before we pull the drain plug, let's go ahead and remove our fill, which is 17 millimeter, as well as that check bolt on the side. I'm just curious if it was actually at the right level. Whoa, that's a little scary. As soon as I put it on there, it was not tight. Whew. Let's see what we got. It was actually still holding the fluid in there, but looking a little bit different compared to the front. So now let's go ahead and get our drain plug. It's a 10 millimeter as well. Still not horrible, but it was time for a change, no doubt. I mean, that's got a fair amount of wear in there. I mean, we expect it after a while. So we'll give that a couple of minutes to drain. The good part is it's draining out. It doesn't look like there's been any water intrusion. So looks like just normal wear and tear to me. She is finished draining. Let's go ahead and put our drain plug back in. Then we're going to torque it to 9 foot-pounds. There we go. Now let's fill her back up. And as I said earlier, this isn't going to take much, about 2.5 to 3 ounces. Finish off that other bottle that we used up front. There it goes. Let's go ahead and get that check bolt back in. And it actually has the same torque as the drain bolt, so 9 foot-pounds. Now we can get our filler cap back in. Last, all we need to do is reattach our skid plate. All right, guys, that wraps this one up. Well, listen, if you need any parts for your machine, why don't you come see us at Partzilla.com and we can get you taken care of. If you need this exact part list, check that link in the description below and it will take you straight to a cart that's ready to get checked out. Listen, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the section below and I'll do my best to answer them. If you still need a little help finding the right parts for your machine, why don't you give us a call and we can direct you straight to what you need. And if you like what you see, why don't you hit that subscribe button? That way you can keep up with whatever I'm working on next. Listen, we just want to say thank you for shopping here with us at Partzilla, and we will see you in the next video. Have a great day.